Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before we start, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as well as that, comment down below, I subscribed, and you'll be entered in our monthly shoutout giveaway. On today's video, we'll be discussing why I stopped watching hardcore pawn. In December 2014, Michigan state senators wanted to introduce a bill that allowed pawn shops to increase the interest they charged on pawned items by 20% per month. While this sounds like something shop owners would support wholeheartedly, Seth Gold of American Jewelry actually opposed the measure, explaining to ABC News, "Our business is predicated on people getting their stuff back. If you make the interest rate higher, the default rate is going to explode." With that kind of civic commitment, Gold could run for office, although we'd never suggest anyone give up the noble calling of pawn shopping to go into politics. Considering Seth Gold co-owns a pawn shop with his father, but his reasoning has some merit. According to an interview with the Las Vegas Sun, Gold believes they offer people alternative financial institutions as opposed to banks. He continued by saying patrons still have birthdays, still have anniversaries, because pawn shops allow them to preserve in the face of financial struggles. Don't be surprised if years from now people stop telling their children stories about Santa and the Tooth Fairy, and begin telling stories about Seth Gold. Ashley Gold Broad may not be the type to always put family first. In December 2015, she left both the show and the family store to strike out on her own, opening an online retail outlet, Pawn Chick Shopping. Broad claims she made the decision because she wanted to spend more time with her husband and kids. This may be true, but she also seems to think she could do better than her father and brother. That's cold, even for a pawn shop employee. Broad insists she just thinks of it as good business. American Jewelry alone may not be the safest place to visit, even by pawn shop standards. Detroit resident David Kapunsky, who made a memorable appearance on the show in 2013, was killed 2 years later in a confrontation with police. According to reports, Kapunsky failed to obey verbal orders from officers called to his apartment during a domestic disturbance, which resulted in repeated tasering. Kapunsky's girlfriend claimed it was misunderstanding and told reporters that the thick-headed bravado he displayed on the show was just part of the setup for the series. While the Detroit hardcore pawn shop runs like a well-oiled machine, the Chicago location, Royal Pawn Shop, needs a few bugs worked out. For starters, they need to vet their new hires better. In 2014, two employees, Jeremy Jackson and Carl Bell, got busted for not only stealing from the shop, but trying to sell the stolen goods back to Royal Pawn, according to TMZ. Apparently, these two thought the owners would have noticed Rolex watching and jewelry's gone missing because things like $1,000 watches are routinely misplaced. No word on how stiff their sentence was, but it seems unlikely that they used much of their time in jail to think about it. It just goes to show you need to place your loyalty carefully in your employees or else they'll stab you in the back. Not only are the Goldsmen of people, the folks at American Jewelry alone are also patriots. Back in 2012, they helped the US Secret Service nab Kenny Boom Smith, who attempted to sell some bogus greenbacks and a counterfeiting machine to the famous pawn shop. But Let's Go really thinks the fool was just after his 15 minutes of fame, as Smith signed a waiver to appear on the show. It's unlikely that Smith has a future in television, except maybe as a regular on World's Dumbest. Ever wonder why the main cast of the show is often seen wearing the same outfit on air? Well, according to April 26 AMA chat with Less Than Sold Gold on Reddit, it has less to do with being clueless to today's trends and more to do with continuity. They wear the same clothing every day for continuity purposes on the show. The same apparently applies to Seth. Seth only has one outfit too, he said. With that said, this will bring us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, once again, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and as well as that, comment down below saying I subscribed, and again, you'll be entered in our monthly shoutout giveaway. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.